Okay, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. We were in some gravel and it was really bumpy. And now as we're parking the rig, I hear beeping and it sounds to me like the refrigerator is beeping. So I'm gonna go inside and see. I'm really hoping that everything is okay in there. But I'm gonna find out. Let's look. A little messy. What is going off? Ah, okay. What? So it looks like it wasn't set on automatic and it's beeping because it didn't switch over to propane. That's all it is. So I'm just gonna switch the mode. All right, got the LP on now. So yeah, this refrigerator has 3 settings. One of them is for electric current, one is for automatic, and one is for LP. But now it's not allowing me to switch it over to LP. I bet the LP ran out. All right, next thing to check.
Yeah. Both full.
All right, I hear it trying to start. Oh, I only hear the clicking. Pilot light. Can you hear that? It's trying to ignite.
You read somewhere that said for the fridge to pull the magnet out of the door, because they said put a magnet on it, and I said who cares they're on a magnet? There's a magnet on the bathroom door. Keeps it shut. It's like this. So we're gonna try it. If this works, you got me.
All right, let's see what happens. All right, so this light right here is red, and apparently that should be green. So let's see what happens. I think if this works, we have to post a little picture of it or video of where we have the magnet for other people to see. Nope.
So I still don't know what it is. I've spent the last probably hour going over forums, things like that. I pulled the control cover off the box in the back of the fridge, checked the fuse there, checked the fuse in the camper. Both are good, except one of the fuses is missing out there. But we haven't had an issue with the camper since that box was last opened. So, and that was back in October. So who knows? And what is it now? February? So if it would have gone bad, it would have gone bad before now, I'm assuming. So we have a tech coming out tomorrow. Another tech. Number 4? Number 4? Number 4? Hopefully he's nice as the other ones, or so. Those guys were great. And we'll get it fixed and be on our way.
In the meantime, we have to get the cooler going. So we have a cooler that we can plug in for the night, and we have to figure out what we're going to do with the remainder of the food that's in there.
Let's just eat all night long.
But yeah, making food now. So see.
But it's
see what I'm
supposed to be
making?
cooler tomorrow.
So this is some shepherd's pie. I've got my ground beef. I've got a little bit of gravy and water in there. I've got my cauliflower, and then I'm going to put green beans in it. I'm gonna and some cheese on top. Put it in the oven. It's going to be a shepherd's pie, a healthy shepherd's pie. So even though all this stuff's going on, we still gotta eat.
Yup. So I went under. Somebody on Grand Design had recommended check to see if the hoses were kinked.
On the Facebook page?
On the Facebook page. So I went underneath. None of the hoses were kinked. But then I went and there's a connection where just like you would hook the grill into to be able to, like coming off the LP line.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know if that would maybe had come loose. So I took it all out, pulled back the sleeve. It's like spring loaded, put it back in, popped it, pulled it, and it was secure. So I think what happened was somehow that just wiggled loose. It was loose in there and it popped out.
And then you just put it to LP and boom, you could hear it light.
Well, not boom. You don't want to hear boom.
Not boom,
Not
but
boom.
I don't know. I meant like bam.
Yeah.
I got it. Bam.
Ah! Like that. Like angels?
Just like that.
Just like that.
So that could mean no tech would have to come out and no bill.
And no Bill. Or William.
It's all about the troubleshooting, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So.
I'm probably going to get a hug and a kiss from my wife now. Thought this would be a good time to check in. We are heading into Fort Davis, Texas, which is about 10-15 miles up the road. We're entering into the Jeff Davis County line. County, or the county sign is here, I should say. Jacqueline's not out here because she's on a Zoom call in the truck, and you can see her hard at work right here. But it's beautiful out here, expansive. Fences. One thing I've noticed about Texas, there are a lot of fences. I can't imagine being the person who has to sit here and work on these fences and make sure they're maintained. But it's beautiful out here. This is hill country, from what I'm told. And there are these houses way up on the hills. And at first I saw the driveways leading up to these houses, and I thought, being from Minnesota, my first instinct is to say, well, how do you plow those driveways? And then I remembered that we're in South Texas. They don't plow those driveways. Are you stretching?
I am stretching. We haven't walked, hiked, done anything for a while, so gotta be prepared.
A lot of car riding. So we're going for a little walk, getting out, and we were at, what was it, Davis Mountain RV Resort. It's not, like, resort is a tough way to say it. It's a cool place. Is it even resort or is it campground? I don't see a sign. I'll put it in the notes. And it's basically, it's brand new. It's kind of more like a parking lot, but it's right underneath these mountains that look like the ones that we saw at Lost Dutchman State Park. It's kind of out here. It's on a highway, but there aren't a lot of cars. As I say that part, cars come whizzing by. Boy, I am a liar.
You want to go in?
No, I don't want to go in.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm
I think
sure.
it'd be fun.
No, I don't want to go in there.
Oh, how come? I get it. If it were a cow museum, I would say no way.
It's a little small for a cow museum. go check out the nut store, the nut company, Davis Mountains Nut Company. Have no idea what we're walking into. Thing is, sometimes you feel like a nut,
Oh,
and
God.
sometimes you don't. But right now we do, so we're gonna go in.
So we went in this really cool store, and it's the Davis Mountain Nuts Company. And the owner in there let us sample several different flavors, and he had actually created most of them. One of his flavors was an award-winning flavor, and I can't remember, that was the sweet and spicy one. And yeah, just got to hear his story about how he loves to, you know, give gifts, and how this kind of came about because his brother had a pecan farm, I believe he said, and would give them away as gifts. And so now he said a lot of corporations will actually order online the product as gifts for their employees. And I think that's really cool because that's pretty healthy, you know? That's a pretty healthy gift to give to your employees or friends and family. So we had a really good time and we learned something.
So tonight we are going to connect back to Minnesota with a friend of ours who requested a virtual happy hour.
Yay.
He made an appointment. We were able to get him in. So now we're gonna hang out with our friend Todd, who we hung out with a lot when we had our sticks and bricks.
We did. He'd come over for breakfast and, you know, come and
Good
hang
guy.
out. He'd even watch YouTube videos about full-time RVing with us. So,
We're trying to talk him into getting out here. We'll see. But I think we're close. Maybe we can pin him down today.
yeah. So right now I'm just getting into Zoom, and we are going to host a little Zoom meeting.
Well, doesn't that sound like fun?
It does. All right.
There he is. Welcome to the Border Hookups Go RVing, Todd. Todd doesn't laugh very
Hi.
often, so it's good to see him laughing.
Something a little bit different.
Were you? Did you think we'd be outside?
Yeah, no, because it exactly, like Dave said, it exactly looks like a border hookup video with you guys just sitting there.
Say hi to everybody on YouTube.
Hello. That's all I got.
Oh, love it.
And that's our friend Todd. We're taking off tomorrow morning because they're supposed to get snow. I brought in our water hose, fresh water hose last night, put it in the underbelly, and then today I have to put in the sewer hose. Still frozen, but I'm gonna try to, I don't want to crack it, that's the big thing. So I'm gonna get that into the holder under the camper, and that is not heated. And then get the rest of the stuff put away. We were hoping that the fog that's in right now would burn off and the sun would come through, because there was ice in the truck, obviously, and then we worry about there being ice on the roads. And in Texas, it's a little different than Minnesota, where maybe you don't get as much ice, so people aren't as aware of it. I'm being tender in saying this, because I'm not saying Texans are bad drivers, because we did see a lot of signs that said beware of ice on the bridges. But especially pulling a fifth wheel and having to stop quick and things like that, or slip sliding away. We just want to be really careful. It'd be nice if that sun would come out and burn off some of that ice on the roads, if there is ice on the roads. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna get out of here and head to warmer temperatures. So we had come into this random camp and threw a dart at the wall, and we had no idea where we were going, what we were gonna do, and all of a sudden chaos erupted, and this person came out of the woodwork, Kirsty, and we had stayed with Kirsty at Siloam, which is west of Phoenix, and now she's here freezing her tail off. And are you having a good time though?
Having a blast.
Yeah?
Frozen blast.
What's the temperature right now, do you know?
Mine is 28. No, it's about 27? 27 feels like 20, I think.
Yeah?
It's chilly.
Yeah, it's chilly. So you guys are just gonna stay in today?
I think I might read a book.
Read a book. It's cold.
It's cold. It's really cold.
All right, take care.
Take care. Bye.
Okay, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. We're in New Mexico and this is happening? We tried to get away from this. Anyway, it's a winter wonderland here, so we're trying to get going as quickly as possible. And Dave has never driven the rig in snow before. I don't think he'll have a problem, but we're a little anxious about it, so we gotta get going. What are you doing? It's having a hard time coming in? Shoot.
Now for the part where you hope to make the right decision by pushing through this.
Yeah.
Stop at the gas station. We have 50 miles of fuel left. This is an example of what we didn't do when we talked about spending a day on the road and fueling up the night before, because you never know what could happen the next day. And this is what happens the next day, or happened the next day. So we have to go get fuel first, because I don't want to get out on the roads, freeway IE, with 50 gallons left.
Okay.
So let's go.
All right, and the slide is in.
Yep.
So just had Dave push on the outside and I was in here and it came in gingerly, but it came in. So we're gonna get out of here. Happy to be inside?
Yeah, we gotta go slow and go. If it doesn't look good, we're gonna have to stop.
Okay.
And come back, because we don't want to make a stupid choice by pushing. I'm gonna put the four-wheel high, help us grip a little when we're starting. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another episode of the Border Hookups Go RVing, and please remember to subscribe and to ding that bell so that we can let all of you know as to when we have more episodes coming out.
And if you like what you saw, please give us a thumbs up and place a comment below and just say hi or let us know what you're thinking. And we hope to see you out here.
And we'll see you out here at the OK Corral.
Or elsewhere.